you mentioned this a lot throughout the book that when you actually lay out the steps of mental recursion, that it's like hard to hold like more than four layers of nested thought of I know that you know that I know, and ad infinitum as your book, as your title and as your book says, along with the length of it. And I'm just wondering, is this ability to acquire and hold and generate common knowledge instinctual? Because it seems quite easy to just, look, oh, he saw it, oh, I saw it, and we know that we both saw it. But when you actually like do the math and write it out or do the logic, like it seems like it's overwhelming.
Yes. So I think we can go back and forth between recursive mentalizing, that is, trying to get inside someone's head as they try to get inside someone else's head, and so on, and salience, self-evidence, conspicuity.
Hmm.
I think more uh, salience is the more common way that we entertain common knowledge, um, generated by certain common knowledge generators like direct speech, but also laughter, I argue,
Yep.
tears, blushing. We have nonverbal common knowledge generators and eye contact. With eye contact, you're looking at the part of the person that's looking at the part of you, that's looking at the part of them, ad infinitum. And eye contact is a very powerful signal. Eye contact makes something that was private knowledge common knowledge, which is why we and our primate ancestors are very sensitive to eye contact. And it's something we're sensitive to early in life. Kids, as they're learning about the world, learning language, they rely on joint attention. That is, they look at something and they see whether their parent is also looking at it. Or direct eye contact. Schelling gives the example of how a misbehaving child might avoid eye contact with their parents,
Hmm.
because if they make eye contact, then they're doing two naughty things. They're misbehaving and they're defying their parents knowingly. Whereas if they avoid eye contact, they're just misbehaving, which is
Right.
just bad. That suggests that the direct triggers of common knowledge operate quite early in ontogeny. But then we also have the ability, as in the case of, say, the stock market speculators, to engage in the recursive mentalizing triggered by some salient event. As in a meme stock, if I saw that this influencer is touting a stock, well, other people are seeing it too, so they're going to bid up the price. If I buy it now, I can unload it on them in the future. And we can go back and forth. I'm currently polishing off a paper with Julian DeFreitas and Yuhi Huang, my colleagues at Harvard, showing that people can go back and forth between these two modes. But the eye contact is probably the most, or at least one of the most direct cues. Another example is the expression, um, can you look me in the eye and say that? What
Yeah.
does that mean? That means it's something that you know is false and I know is false, but we don't know, each one doesn't know the other one knows that it's false. Well, as soon as you make eye contact, you are making it common knowledge and you can no longer have the pretense that something false is true.